it's going down, man. It's Donnie Houston Podcast, man. I am Donnie Houston. Check it out, man. We got a special guest today, man. One of my homeboys, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy Nard Got Sole, shoe designer, you know what I'm saying? Custom shoe designer, man. One of the dopest in the city doing it, you know what I mean? Recognized worldwide, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, what's going down, dog?
Man, what's good with it, bro, man? I appreciate you for having me on, man.
Yeah, you can pull it closer to you if you want.
Let me see. There we go. Yeah, man, I appreciate you for having me on. I appreciate the opportunity to be on, you know what I mean, the infamous, you know what I'm saying, Donnie Houston Podcast.
Oh, man, appreciate it. I got the infamous Nard Got Sole, baby. You know what I'm saying? World renowned, man.
Coming all the way from the north, man.
From the he from the north, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what it is over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I have people out here, though, you know what I mean? So let me sound good, man.
Yeah.
I got people out in most city, man.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, what's going down, man?
Man, working, bro.
Yeah.
Every day, man. There's some type of work to be going on, something to be done. You know what I mean? It's every day for me working to take care of the family, man.
Yeah.
That's it, you know what I'm saying? And trying to come up with new ideas, new things, you know what I mean, innovative things, man, just to make this Nard Got Sole thing bigger, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Doing my thing with the kids, you know what I mean? As being a dope active father.
Yeah.
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
Another brand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's another brand of mine. Just, you know what I mean, trying to make the dope active father brand bigger as well, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We, you know what I mean, promoting positivity out there to the fathers to get more active with their kids, man. You know what I mean? So I'm consistently trying to think of new ways to keep doing that and do, I mean, both brands, you know what I mean, simultaneously, as well as, you know what I mean, try to, you know what I mean, support my friends and, you know what I mean, help them out with their brands as well, man.
Yeah.
And DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Quinceañeras, weddings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just trying to do any and everything creative. You know what I mean? Just have fun, man.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? Living life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talked a little bit about the story on the Heart of the Hustle, dog, about, you know what I'm saying, just the background and everything, but we can kind of run through it again real quick. I know you had what was you working at Target?
Yeah, man, yep. My last job, I was working at Target, man.
Yeah.
I was working at Target, man, which I actually love, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like retail. Some people are doing retail because, you know what I mean, they just feel like you know what I mean, it's easy to get a job at retail or whatever. Me, I actually love retail. I mean, dealing with customers, you know what I mean, dealing with a whole team of people, man, working with each other to, you know what I mean, one come and go, you know what I'm saying, just to make something happen, you know what I mean, to be great or whatever. I'm not the 9-to-5 cubicle guy, man.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it, man. I was at a gig early on, man, some years ago, you know what I mean, when I first started. You know what I mean, about 06, 07. After Foot Locker, you know what I mean, it was a little tip job, ran a cubicle, bro. I don't see how people do it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't see how people could just sit there and like, nah, bro. I gotta be up. Yeah. I gotta be moving around, man, doing some stuff, lifting. I mean, talking with guests.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So while you at Target, that's when you start getting into the customization, or the restoration first.
Restoration, yeah, man. It actually, man, I just posted a picture about a week or two ago. It actually go back further than that. So back when I was working at Foot Locker, this was like 06, 07, man. My son's mother, my oldest son, Jaden, his mom, you know what I mean, wanted some shoes for him to match this Fat Form outfit.
Fat Form.
Yeah, man. We matched this Fat Form outfit. And she was like, you know what I mean, you're an artist. Hey, can you paint him these shoes? Can you know what I mean, paint the colors like a orange and a brown, you know what I mean, outfit or whatever, man. Well, I was swaggy in that thing, you know what I mean, Fat Form head to toe. I was like, yeah, I could do it, you know what I mean. So I went on the computer and I researched, you know what I mean, some paint, you know what I mean, for leather. You know what I'm saying? And I came across this paints called Angelus Paints, and it came in. I mean, I painted him up some Air Max 90s. It looked like they came out the store. You know what I mean? Because at the time they didn't have nothing to match that, so I created that for him. But I didn't pursue it much due to the fact that I was focused on, you know what I mean, making beats at the time.
So at that time, you didn't look at this as a potential career path. You
Oh,
were just
nah.
like, just some fly shit for my kid.
Nah, not at all, bro. I done seen people do some painting and airbrush and stuff before. I seen that, you know what I mean?
But I mean, to your credit though, it wasn't really a thing at the time too. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
it wasn't. It wasn't as big as it is now. It
Right.
wasn't not. It wasn't. You know what I mean? You had people still doing some stuff. You know what I mean? You know, if you go to the flea market, you know what I mean? If you go to Greenspoint Mall, you seen dudes, you know what I mean, airbrushing on shoes, you know what I mean, stuff like that. But that just wasn't no style thing. It just
Right.
wasn't like it is now, man. So fast forward, I'm working at Target, cleaning out my garage one day, and I came across those paints that I had bought, you know what I mean, 5 years, you know what I mean, prior, and I mean, some of them were still good, and some of them wasn't. They was dried up. I was like, yo, man, I got these. I mean, I got the playoff 12s up in here, man. This is one of my favorite shoes. I need to bring these things back to life. This is one of my favorite pair of Jordans. And I mean, it's my '04 pair, whatever. So I'm trying to restore them or whatever. So I ordered some new paint. And I just feel like the shoes were. I was like, dang. I finally got the shoes out, and they was terrible. I was like, oh man, the sole came off and all of that. I was like, man, I threw them joints in the trash. Bro, for about a good 2 weeks, I cried about them shoes. I cried about them, but I was like, damn, man, what? Man, those some of my favorite J's, man. And after that, I was like, man, you know what? I ain't throwing away no more shoes. I'm gonna restore them. So that's when I started looking up on how to restore shoes. I was on Google. I mean, they didn't have none of this stuff on YouTube yet or none of that, man. This is just straight research on Google, man. You know what I mean?
You got to read the instructions. You
Yeah.
can't physically see somebody now.
Yeah, you got to read, you know what I mean? I'm pretty much, you know what I mean, Googling what's the material of the midsole of a Jordan. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, you got to figure out what the midsole is. Okay, cool. Well, with glue is good for that type of material. You know what I mean? How can I glue these shoes and bond it
So
back
really
together?
putting that shit together, like
Yeah.
just bits and pieces of
Bits and
information.
pieces of, bits and pieces, getting that information and putting it together, bro. I did all of that research just to do that. And then, man, I finally restored a pair. You know what I mean? That was my Cherry 10s. I was like, yo, I ain't throwing my Cherry 10s away. Like, you don't see these nowhere. You know what I mean? You see boys taking kick pics all the time. You don't see nobody posting these. I ain't throwing mine away. I'm going to restore them. Restored them, posted them up. Well, I was just like, man, I ain't seen them joints in a minute. You know what I mean? Yo, I was like, yeah, I restored them, man. You go to before and after. People start, yo, can you restore mine? Can you restore mine? And it really started from there at that moment, man. And so, bro, I was working Target, you know what I mean? I go to work, work my shift, you know what I mean, 8 to 6. After I get off there, spend a little time with the kids, bam, I'm in my mama's garage, you know what I mean, restoring shoes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting in the work in that about 2, 3 in the morning. Get back up in a few hours because I got to go back to Target again. So this was an everyday thing, man. You know what I mean? From working at Target, going to restoring shoes. And to one day, you know what I mean, somebody asked me, you know what I mean, to do some customs. They was like, yo, can you make me some cement 6s? I had just copped the cement 4s not long ago. That's one of my favorite 4s, the cement 4s.
Oh man, that's a great.
I was like,
yeah.
man, you know what? Bro, these gonna be lit. I was like, yeah, man, if I do restorations, I can do customs. It's just working on a brand new shoe rather than a used shoe. Man, I did that custom, posted the mugs online. Bro, I went back and sent that thing, probably got like 100 likes. But it was lit to me because I was like, most of my stuff get like, you know what I mean, 20, 30 likes at the time.
Yeah, you up now, yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
like, man, what?
Yeah.
Man, customs doing it like that? And but I loved it as well because it's a different creative process. Restoration is just restoring something back to how it looked before, which is cool. But when you drop something that never been out before, or
It
you see
only gives you their own identity. Yeah.
or you see a colorway on a retro 4, but you don't like 4s like that, you like 6s instead. That's a whole different thing, you know what I mean? So that's like, oh, you know what? So I love the creative side of that more, and people start coming on there like, man, when these coming out? When these coming out? I was like, nah, these ain't coming out. These coming out, you know what I mean, neverary. You know what I mean? Only person who can get these to is Nard Got Sole, you know what I mean? So when I dropped that first custom, I was like, yeah. I started kind of fading away from the restorations because I was like, yo, this custom stuff is lit. But, you know what I mean, about a month and a half after that, then that's when you know what I mean, I'm working at Target, and then they doing layoffs. You know what I mean? You're overworking. You know what I mean? They're overworking you. understaffed and overworked you. You know what I mean? I'm just like, man, this ain't it. You know what I mean, bro, I got money at home waiting on me. You know what I mean? I got people, I mean, sending in restorations and customs. I mean, I got about 15 to 20 pair of shoes at home waiting on me. I mean, I'm doing the math, trying to add this up. Like, man, if I'm doing this part time, yeah, I'm making some nice little. It's a nice little change. Now imagine if I'm doing this full time, so I could take that 15 to 20 pair of shoes, and I could turn that to 40, 50 pair of shoes. Man, I think I can pay my bills. I can pay my bills with this. One day, I mean, I'm working on an important project in my area. I was over at electronics, and this lady named Amy, you know what I mean? She's like, Renard, I need you to go get baskets, which I have no problem getting baskets, man. I help out around the whole entire store. You know what I mean? The whole entire store guest service scores was up due to me, you know what I mean, due to Renard Hartman walking around the entire store in areas that wasn't even mine, making sure guests are being, you know what I mean, serviced. You know what I mean? If I walk past the guest, I'm not walking past the guest and just walking past them. Every guest I walk past in the store, hey, how you doing? Anyone helped you out? You finding everything all right? You know what I mean? I started doing that, man. So that, you know what I mean, start bringing the whole entire store guest service scores up. You know what I mean? I win a guest service award and everything, you know what I mean? Because that's what I like to do. I mean, make sure people are taken care of. If they're in your store and you're serious about what you do, man, you want to make sure people come to the store and, you know what I mean, they being serviced or whatever. And then most of these people are, you know what I mean, you see them weekly. You see them weekly, so you start coming, you start knowing them by name and stuff, man. So, I mean, that's how you know what I mean, build up your, I mean, customer service and getting to know, you know what I mean, build up a rapport with your customers as well. So, it ain't like I never not want to help nobody else. I'm just saying I have this important project. We kind of low on staff right now. Can somebody else do this real quick? Now, she wasn't having that. You know what I mean? You being insubordinate, you need to go out here and get this now. You know what I mean? I'm just like, man, you got this one, this one, this one. I ain't doing shit. But you want me to go out there? Of course, because I normally help out everywhere. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Once, you know what I mean, somebody, you know what I mean, see the value, they know you can do this. They start trying to take advantage of that. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I'm gonna finish my project. Somebody else gonna have to do it. She threatened me with the, you know what I mean, insubordination shit. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean, if I left the company, that, you know what I mean, pretty much, you know what I mean, I'll be a non-rehire. I'm like, oh, really? That's what's up. I'm the wrong person to give an ultimatum to, dog. I just don't like it, especially when I know I'd bent over backwards for y'all, and I'm underpaid already. I'm underpaid, so but I went to the back to my area, man, make sure everything was locked up. Called my mom, called the wife. I was like, now I think this is the last straw, y'all. I think this is it. You know what I mean? My lunch break coming up. But I think I'm about to take this. I don't think I can even wait for my lunch break in the next hour. I think I'm about to go now. And it was like, well, you know, yeah, I already know. I mean, they gonna support me whatever I do. They gonna support me. So I'm like, yeah, I think that's about it, man. I got, you know what I mean. So I went up there, take off the badge, clean up my desk. They're like, Renard, where you going? Y'all have a nice life. I'm out.
Yeah. So you go.
And
So
Nard Got Sole.
Nard Got Sole. So then you do the first custom that pops was the what was it, the
Cement Sixes.
Cement Sixes?
Yeah. Cement Sixes was the one that was really, that gave me like that.
Well,
hey.
the viral one was the fours though, right? Did anything happen major between the sixes and the fours?
That was something that was making, I had some Dallas Cowboy sixes. Was making a little bit of noise. You know what I mean? I had some Dallas Cowboy sixes. I wasn't really doing teams then. I was just doing like colorways. So I did a few colorways before that just like, hey, made some noise. But where I got my household name from, where everybody know like, oh, yo, that's Nard Got Sole, was the Texans fours. You know what I mean? Like I say, I've always said it. I'll never forget that date, man. October 8th, 2014, when Nard Got Sole became a household name. You know what I mean? Shout out to Paul Wall. Shout out to Bun B. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For all the love, man. Once those shoes went viral, you know what I mean, 97.9, reposted them, man. They were showing love. It was everywhere. You know what I mean? From Nice Kicks to, you know what I mean, these major blogs. You know what I mean? Like Nice Kicks, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you got blogs over a million following. You know what I mean? You got H-Town legends reposting your shoes. Like, yo, these hard. Where can I get them from? You know what I mean? And that's when I became a household name, man, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was overwhelmed like a motherfucker. Bro, I went from getting, you know what I mean, about 10 people hitting me up a week. You know what I mean? 10, 20 people hitting me up for stuff. To overnight, bro, I'm having 300 to 500 emails. For like 3 days, I'm taking emails, bro. It came out to be like 500 emails. It's 500 emails. It's not including text messages, DMs, Facebook messages. Bro, it was a lot. You know what I mean? It was a lot, man. And I was overwhelmed, but I was like, yo, this is my moment. I'm finna take this, and I'm finna run with it. You know what I mean? Because at the time, like I say before, bro, it's coming up, holiday time, holiday season. It's like, man, like I'm making money. I'm paying the bills, but you know what I mean? I'm still got to dip into these savings. I mean, money running low, man. I probably got to go give me a part-time gig, for the holidays or whatever. And it turned out to be like, nah, man.
Yeah, it worked out.
You know what I mean? God had another plan for me. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I just went, you know what I mean? It just went to another level, bro.
Yeah.
It just went to another level after that moment, man. So again, I mean, shout out to Bun B. He was one of the first ones I did shoes for. I mean, and not only was it the holidays, my wife was pregnant at the time too. I mean, baby due within a month.
It couldn't have been happened at a better time. Yeah,
definitely not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, the day my baby girl was born, on December 5th, 2014. That's the one that's always with me, Jordan. When she was born, well, you know what I mean, the nursery, you know what I mean, take her back. You know what I mean, wife get the rest. She finally get the rest. All right, well, y'all do that, family, come visiting. While y'all here, you know what I mean, keeping the wife occupied, I got a dip. But I go meet Paul Wall. The day my daughter was born, I went to go meet Paul Wall, you know what I mean, and drop off his shoes. I mean, because he's getting ready. What was coming up that week? I mean, or sneaker something was coming up soon or whatever, man. But I was like, yeah, nah, Paul, yours are done, man. No, man, I ain't like, oh, man, my wife in the hospital, man, I can't do no moving around. I was like, nah. Bro, I finished these right on time. Like, yo, they done. Let me go to the house, put some finisher on them. I'll be back. Family here. Let me go do this thing, man. You know what I mean? Because I mean, that's with business, man. It's like ain't no set times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ain't no 9 to 5 or I'm off for the rest of the day. It's from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, man. It's always, you know what I mean, business.
Yeah.
Working something business wise from the time I go to sleep, the time I wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? So
hell yeah. So what happens? I mean, after that, you in the game now. What were some of the major things that kind of happened after that? You started getting like the worldwide, the worldwide orders and all that type of shit. Or?
Yeah, man. I started getting people hit me up. You know what I mean? I was already getting people from in the United States, but out of town orders start coming more though. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, people hitting me up from Brazil, Australia, New England. You know, you got boys on the Air Force Base out in Japan and, you know what I mean, in Iraq and stuff like that. Like Afghanistan, like they hitting me up. You know what I mean? Like, yo, when I, you know what I mean? And that's when I started learning about, you can send stuff to APO addresses. You know what I mean? And it's still counted as like pretty much like United States. Although they are over in Japan or something like that, you send it to the APO address, the Air Force and military, anything like that. You know what I mean? They still get it. Like with the same thing. So I'm thinking it's like the same like, yo, the ship over there by $75. You know what I mean? Versus me sending something within the United States, it's like $20. You know what I'm saying? So I start getting orders everywhere like that, man. It's just, you know what I mean? I ain't have to worry about no job, you know what I mean? But at that moment, though, I started, phasing out the restorations, though. You know what I mean? Because I was still taking in restorations because, bro, I gotta get it how I get it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, this ain't no different than any everyday hustler.
Yeah.
Ain't no guaranteed paychecks. At the end of the week, no every other week, no first and the 15th, no none of that, bro. You every day. You know what I mean? Every day it's a hustle. So, I mean, I look at it the same way. You know what I mean? I grew up. You know what I mean? I seen, you know what I mean, partners moving in the streets. You know what I mean? I just seen my brother moving in the streets. I know how it go. You know what I mean? You got your high days and you got your low days. You know what I mean? But no matter just high or low, man, you got to keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it ain't like, oh man, yeah, I'm the man now. Let me chill. Nah, man. You know what I mean? So, bro, I gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So after that, like I say, man, I just started being out in public more. A lot of people start, you know what I mean, noticing me. Oh man, you know I got soul. You know what I mean? Start doing. I mean, I did. I mean, a few events with Paul Ward and did stuff with Sneaker Summit, 97.9. And stuff like that, man. I did more than a few things out of town, man. Like people in Dallas, I mean, because I do so much Dallas Cowboy stuff, people think I'm from Dallas. I'm just like, nah, you know what I mean? People just hit me up for it. Not only that, I'm a fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. I was born and raised a Cowboys fan, man. I mean, shout out my Uncle Eddie, man. You know what I'm saying? But I got love for everything Houston, too. So that's another misconception out there, man. So, I mean, just steady pushing and working social media. Yeah. I mean, social media is a real huge part of it as well. You know what I mean? Some people, you know what I mean? A lot of people take their social media for granted. You know what I mean? But me, I'm on there like it's business. Yeah. Every day. Yeah. When I'm on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, bro, it's business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what what's the process on like? Do you pay a deposit to get the when you do this, or do you pay the whole, or is it like you pay the whole shoe and then you just send it off when you're done? Like what's the process of like ordering a custom?
The process, pretty much, the first thing first, you know what I mean?
And do you have to know what you want too?
Yeah, you gotta know what you want, man. Because, you know what I mean, people hit you up all the time. First of all, you know what I mean, I don't do business in my comments. When people were trying to do business in the comments.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that, yeah.
Bro, I got 100-some people trying to hit me up in the comment, bro, you trying to do business right here?
Yeah.
Not only that, you know, if you just read, bro, every single post I make, you're gonna see my info. You know what I mean? How to hit me up, you know what I mean, how to make, you know what I mean, how to get a custom order. You know what I'm saying? But people hit me up, first thing they need to do, you know what I mean, like, bro, what you want and what base you, what is your budget? You know what I mean? Because, yeah, I just posted these shoes or whatever, but that probably not be in your budget. They look cool, they nice, they clean.
But this ain't what you trying to spend though.
But I know a lot of people not trying to spend this. You know what I mean? Like when them Texans 4s, but they $550, $600.
Yeah.
Ain't for everybody. But at the time though, bro, I was doing them things for like $150.
Yeah.
I was doing the custom work for like, the first person I did it for $100. He let me freestyle it. I love when people like let me freestyle stuff because I mean like, okay, I get to get ideas out without me having to go spend my money. You give me your shoe and I'll freestyle on yours. Just tell me your idea, what you want. Give me a color you like, or just tell me something. You know what I mean? I first did that first one for $100, bro. Now nobody can hit me up without getting, $350.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? $350 to get the custom work on there. It's not Hollywood, it's just I know my worth now. You know what I mean? The time that I actually spend, you know what I mean, on these shoes to make them look like they came out the store. Like, bro, people call stores all the time asking for stuff that I've done. And I know, you know what I mean, people at the stores know me, I'm in there often. I was like, man, somebody just called the other day asking about them shoes you just posted. I was like, man, that's crazy, you know what I mean? That's dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like it, you know what I mean? I know Nike, them out there watching, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen a few things that I've created. And, I mean, they're out there watching. Yeah, bro. They're out there watching, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an artist.
But cut the check, though.
That would be great. That would be great, man. You know what I mean, bro? I got 6 kids.
Yeah.
I got a whole 6. I got 6 kids to feed, man. That would be great, man. That's why I do this. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, when people want to order their shoes, man, hit me up. What you want? What's your budget?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. Like,
that's gonna determine what kind of shoe.
That's gonna determine. I mean, what you get. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get people all the time. You know what I mean, they got You seen the post I made on Facebook the other day?
Hmm.
This dude been hitting me up since 2015, bro. 2015 on Instagram. He got a nice little following, which that don't mean shit to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cool. That mean the more following you got, that mean the more money you need to be having, right? That you can spend on these custom shoes. Because I got people working, 9 to 5 jobs, spending their hard-earned money for this, and they not asking for no discounts.
Right.
Dude got 400, bro. Hey, how much are these? Okay. Well, I say, yo, this costs 150. All right, bet, man. I'm gonna give you 100, and I'm gonna give you a shout out on my Instagram.
No.
Nigga, you're not gonna give me a motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
What you gonna give me is what I
What it
say.
costs, yeah.
Give me what it costs.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about no shout out.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't give a not one fuck about a shout out, man. Because just because you have that many followers, that don't mean you have
don't
followers.
Translate to dollars.
It don't translate to dollars,
Yeah.
and it don't mean that they like custom shoes. Customs is not for everybody.
Yeah.
More people going into the store, they buy their shoe, they buy their Air Force One for $100. Oh, these Air Force Ones clean, you get them for $100. But they see some Air Force Ones that I done made. You're not gonna pay $100 for that. You gotta pay for my art, and you still have to pay that $100 for the shoes. And my art gonna run you, $150 to $400. So it depends on what you want. But you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that for $100. You're not gonna get that for $200. But you gotta come out of pocket. So like say, everybody really don't wanna spend that money. You know what I mean? And not only that, everybody just don't like shoes like that.
Yeah.
I've been a sneakerhead all my life, so this is not nothing.
It's a different value to you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different value to me. So I was always that kid in school with fresh kicks. You know what I mean? Most people get one pair a semester. I'll be rocking around with, and there are 10 different shoes in a semester. You know what I'm saying? I rock at a different pair every day of the week. I've always been into shoes, man. Shout out to my mama, man. She, always supported my habit. My mom and my pops, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So, I know that. I know that about people, man. I've been in working in Foot Locker. I worked in a shoe store before, man. I know how this thing operates. So, I just know it's not for everybody. You know what I mean? So that's why, everybody hit me up, man. I don't give a damn who it is. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna get the same customer service. You know what I mean? What do you want? Send me a picture of the base shoe you have, what kind of idea you have, and this is how much it's gonna cost. You know what I mean? Just because it's a certain celebrity and like, oh yeah, this right here gonna run you $1,000. But if somebody work a regular 9 to 5, and I'd be like, nah, this right here gonna run you $300. Like, nah, man, but treat everybody the same, man. You know what I mean? I'm not finna throw no tax on there. Only time I'm throwing tax on there is when you were on it in a certain time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It takes 3 to 4 months to get shoes from me. And the fact, man, I'm a one-man band. I got about 100 pair of shoes right now at home waiting to be customized. 100 pair, one person.
How long does it take to do one? You say it takes months. How long does it take to do one shoe? Is it the weight that takes the 3 months, or is it the process?
It's the weight.
So the process to customize the shoe takes how long? One shoe.
And this shoe right here, and see, I did this mug in about.
Let me put the camera on that thing.
4 hours.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Only because of the fact that, I've been doing this for years. You know what I mean? It's a skill that I learned how to do faster and faster and more efficient. You know what I'm saying? But when I was making those Texans 4s, it took me a whole day for one shoe. And then I started doing so many that I started getting efficient with it, but I was hand painting them at first. I got an airbrush now. So this put me at, I can do 5 in one day. It's a full day, out of a full 24-hour span. You know what I mean? You prep.
You can knock out 5 shoes, yeah.
And you knock out your whole base part of it. You know what I mean? And then after you knock the whole base part out and let it sit, and then within the next day, you come in and doing all your details and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You do your other layers and you put your finish on that and they're done. So within a 24-hour span, I could do 5 pair of those in a day. But also, that comes to the fact like, oh, there's family time. You know what I mean? You get more active with the kids. So that's a process in itself as well, you know what I mean? So unbothered, yeah, I can get this done right here. But
So this shoe, okay. Let's talk about this shoe right here because this is the Texans.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got the Texans boys right here. The Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, my bad.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson. Got the Deshaun Watson fours. Let's talk about
Let's talk about this process. Okay. So right here, you got these Texans fours right here. This base shoe was the FIBA fours. Anybody know what the FIBA fours are? If you're a sneakerhead, you know what they are. If you're not, all you gotta do is Google. You know what I mean? This whole thing was red. The whole shoe was red. So pretty much, I tape off from here. So everything above, I tape it off. You know what I'm saying? After I get it taped up properly, I pretty much acetone it down. Acetone, make sure take off the finisher that's on there, so the paint can stick. On there. After you do that, and then pretty much just paint the whole thing navy. You paint it navy, and then after you paint it navy, you put finish on there, and then you got to tape this part off right here separately. So you got to tape everything else up, this separately. So therefore, I could throw these speckles on here. After you do that, put finish on there, and then my finishing touch, like the original Jordan logo that was here, cut it off. It's gone. Replace it with this Texans patch right here, just to make them look more authentic, like they came out of the store. You know what I mean? One of my specialties that everyone loves. That's pretty much how I like.
This is one of my favorite parts too, right here. How you switch to Jordan up. Yeah.
You know what I mean? The plain jump man, I take it and I turn it into a player.
Yeah.
So the first pair I did it was a J.J. Watt and Andre Johnson on the back. The first pair I did, and that's what everybody. That's the picture that was like, yo, these hard. So everybody want the jump man now. So I turn that jump man into a player.
So how do you get it like that? How do you get
the jump man like that?
So that's just a regular jump man, and then you just drew it into.
That's a regular jump man, and I take a detailed fine brush, and I hand paint all of that.
No shit.
Yeah, it's not a sticker or something that I just put on there.
I thought it was more of like the patch situation where you just taking them off and replacing them. I knew it wasn't a patch, but I'm just saying like the process of taking it off and replacing. You're actually going in there and that's a lot of detail. A lot
of detail, bro. That detail right there, both pairs took me about 45 minutes to an hour. You know what I mean? On both pairs. Just that little detail. You know what I mean? If I want to look, you know what I mean?
And see, this is what you're paying for when you get these customs. This is important. That's why I'm talking about this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
I have it on these too. You know what I mean? If you look at the back, I got Correa at the back on mine on the Astros joints. You know what I mean? So I got Correa on the back of that. These right here were the Gatorades.
Yeah.
These right here were the Gatorade sixes. On the green, got rid of the green, replaced it with the blue. Bam, and there we go. You know what I mean? Astros. I mean, that's what I tell people. Like, it don't always have to be an all white shoe.
Turn it to the side a little bit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could take any shoe and transform it. You know what I'm saying? I could take any shoe and transform into what you want. It don't always have to be an all white shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, because like I say, that's what I'm telling people. Tell me what you want. Sometimes I have a recommendation like, yo, you should go get this shoe right here. I can make something from that. You know what I mean? It'll be an easier process. Actually, it'll save you some money as well because it saves me the time because it's the right base shoe. Now, this right here.
What's the easiest base shoe to work off of? I mean, other than like an Air Force One or something, I would imagine.
Any Jordans you use, if you're not just doing a plain solid color, it's gonna be difficult because of the panels, the different panels that need to be done on it, man. Multi panels that you got to tape off. You know what I mean? See, this shoe right here already had this midsole. So this is going to save somebody money right here off top because this midsole is already blue and white. But say this was a different color, but I have to strip this whole midsole. This midsole right here to be stripped is a whole total different process. You know what I mean? It's not just, bro, you got to literally every piece of paint off here versus right here, the leather, you just taking a little finisher off. This right here is paint over here. You got to take all of that off and replace it. So, you know what I mean? If I did
then
this
put the finisher on it.
Then put the finish on there. If this shoe was from ground up, if it was an all-white shoe from ground up, it'll be about $350 for the custom work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But due to the fact that this right here is already done, it's already like that, I mean, it save you about $100 off top.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because of that or whatever, man. So, you know what I mean? This is another little thing that I put on there just to make it, give it that Texas feel, man. You know what I mean? So, these are for Deshaun Watson, man. So I will be getting these to him. But, you know what I mean? It's off season, man. Boys out there traveling, living their life, you know what I mean? So it ain't no rush, you know what I mean? But these are his, and I mean, they'll be up and ready whenever he ready, man. But yeah, bro.
And then we got the ones behind you.
Yeah, man. You know, on these Tinker threes right here, man. Throwback Rockets, man. Everybody love the throwback Rockets colors, man. It just give you that 94, 95 feel, Jet championship feel.
Clutch City,
you know what I mean?
man.
That Clutch City feel. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is the base shoe that. This was the Air Max 1, Jordan 3, the Tinkers. So, you know what I mean? You know, just like that, the Air Max 1 or whatever, the red and white. This red is already on here. I just pretty much added a little more red, a little flavor to it, throw the yellow in there.
And boom.
And boom, you get that, you know what I mean? This one right here got the
Velcro strap.
The interchangeable ones. I mean, so you get the one, you got the red with the same thing on there. You know what I'm saying? So you can swap that out right there, you know what I mean? So you can get real creative. And this was a pair that, these shoes didn't sell out, bro. They literally probably still sitting in Foot Locker Foot Action right now. And I can take that shoe and flip it. Because some of these, like the Retro 4s, the Texans 4s, so the base shoe I use for those is the Fiery Red 4s. Those came out 2012. Bro, I done probably bought about a good 60 pair of them damn things from eBay, StockX, GOAT.
So you can find an inexpensive pair of shoes and just get you custom.
Yeah. Yeah, you can find it. Yeah, it don't have to be expensive, but if you're looking for the Fiery Red Force 2012, them things right there running $300 to $400 by themselves. So that's what people got to take into account. Like, okay, I like for people to provide the shoe, but everybody don't know how to provide shoes. They don't know how to look for them, where to look for them. I can look for them, I can get them, but you got to pay their tax.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's taking my time as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you can get the shoe. It's just if you want to pay for it or not. Everybody don't want to pay for it. But if you just a fan of this team and you love this thing, what's within your budget, we can make something out of the shoe that you normally like. What shoes do you normally wear? Like, if you normally, rocking classic Adidas, so you just see some Jordans that you like, yo, I want these Jordans. You hear somebody with that $500-$600 price tag, they like, oh, hell no, man, that's too much, you know what I mean? And it's like, well, that's what you asked for. What do you like? You know what I mean? When you come to me, you be like, yo, man, I normally rock shell toes. How much to get something, you know what I mean, on some shell toes, man, within this team, this base shoe. Then I'll tell you, it's a whole different price, man, because Jordans are more expensive, period. And the process to customize them is longer as well due to the different panels and how intricate they are as well, you know what I mean? So Jordans normally, are more expensive. Not because of, oh, no, you're going to pay me more money because these shoes are more expensive. No, man, I've got Jordans I've customized, you know what I mean, that was less than Air Force One custom. It just all depends on that base shoe and what you want done.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
for sure. Talk a little bit about, I just saw you were doing something with the Astros, man. Talk about the thing you were doing with the Astros.
Man, shout out to Astros, man. You know what I'm saying? 2007, you know what I mean, world champions.
17,
you know
yeah, for sure, yeah.
Swinging and banging, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do, you know what I'm saying? Man, Astros reached out to me. You know what I mean? They've seen my stuff, man. You know what I mean? I've had some stuff that's been viral, that's been on the news more than a few times. You know what I'm saying? And they saw my work. They reached out to me, man. Astros are big on doing things with the community and the artists locally. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I mean, they've done stuff, you know what I mean, with Donkey Boy,
yeah.
Frankie Cardona, you know what I mean, especially during the World Series, this past World Series, man. Like, every game they won, they was doing murals around the city. But I thought that was the dopest shit ever.
Yeah.
But that was the dopest shit
The
ever.
Astros do tap in. You're right. They do tap in with the art community in the city, man.
And they
for sure.
tap in locally, man, and that's beautiful. So for them, January to contact me, I'm like, oh shit, wait, it's the Astros? They coming to holler at Nard Got Sole?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we can get done, man. And they just pretty much doing a lunch event of these jerseys. Actually, this jersey that I got on, which actually they got Nard Got, they specially made this for me, man. They got Nard Got Sole across the back. You know what I'm saying? With my favorite number 5, bro. They got Nard Got Sole across the,
It's coming from the Astros. It's official.
Coming from the Astros. It's official.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so they hit me up for this project, and I was excited to do it, man.
So you just customized on the scene? That's what you were doing?
No, I actually did 5 prior.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 6 pair total. The 5 I did, they wanted me to customize them all different pairs so they can raffle off to the fans. And then I did a pair on spot there as well. The event was with my dog, Paul Wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did plenty of Astros customs for him. He hit me up like, yo, Noah, what it do, baby? You know how Paul Wall is, man. Telling me, he gonna be pitching for the first pitch of the Astros. Bet, man, let me hook you up some. Paul Wall is the only person that can get something like on spot like that. I was planning on going to sleep at 10 o'clock tonight. Well, 10 o'clock early for me. I was planning on going to sleep at midnight tonight because I got something to do tomorrow. Paul Wall, he was like, yeah, but I can stay up to about 3 or 4. You know what I mean? So I can make something happen for my guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he got the event for tomorrow or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person. Like, dude, just show love.
Yeah, for sure. I tell people all the time, bro. Paul Wall, one of the realest, bro. Just genuinely good people. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely good people.
You know what I mean? So they hit me up and we did the event, man. It was a dope event. A lot of people came out to the lunch thing. And people came out to see me do what I do live, which I haven't did much in the city. That's what I want to do moving forward, man. I want to do more in the city so people can actually see what I do. And for them, to hit me up and tap in and be like, yo, we want you to do this. So I did a lot of dope stuff for them, man. I got a lot of love, man. You know, man. So, man, again, shout out to the Astros, man, for the opportunity.
For sure.
Just waiting for the rest of the city to catch up, you know what I'm saying?
It's coming, man.
Texas, right?
It's coming, man. It's coming, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When that was crazy, like right after that, literally right after that, bro, Dallas Mavericks tapped in. Dallas Mavericks, like, yo.
Yeah, I did see you over in Dallas doing some shit. Yeah,
bro, that's what, remember we had to, we were supposed to do the podcast last Wednesday.
You telling me you had to go to Dallas. Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I was trying to do both.
Yeah.
But I need to go to Dallas, man. And so I don't want to be rushing through the podcast, so I'd rather just do it on a day where I don't have nothing to do, which I always got some shit to do, but, that's a big event, which I needed to, go to Dallas. I customized the shoe for, it was a Sprite on Dallas Mavericks, collab or whatever with Nard Got Sole. They had some other artists out there, man. So I went out there to Dallas last Wednesday, man. It was super dope, man. I went out there, solo, and I'm just like, yo, because Fresh was supposed to ride with me. Fresh ended up having to do something or whatever, so I went out there solo, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know nobody out here. But I get to Dallas, man. I'm posting up on my table. When they got the little Nard Got Sole little board there. Telling them a little bit about myself. People coming up to me, this is you? I love your work. I'm just like, oh, damn.
I
So,
didn't even know,
I didn't even know, like, a lot of people, but of course I know Dallas got love for me, because, like I say, I do a lot of cowboy stuff or whatever, but for, the people just to come holler at me.
It's different when you can see somebody and they come and tell you, and you're like, damn, I ain't even expect, like.
I didn't expect it all, bro. So it was a whole vibe, man.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite moments there, though, was one of my customers who bought some shoes like 5 years ago. The mother came up to me and she was like, "Thank you for making, for doing shoes for the little people." And I'm just like, "What she mean, little people? Like, y'all do shoes for everybody? I ain't Hollywood, man. Whoever willing to pay, for my work or whatever, man, get something done, like, I'm gonna do it. I treat everybody the same." And her son came over, and I was like, "Oh, Okay, I get it. Um, Son, autistic or whatever.
Hmm.
Dude's real cool. But he's older though. I think he was an adult. But he got shoes from me 5 or 6 years ago. I knew the exact pair he ordered. You know what I mean? He was the first one to order the Cowboy Sixes, and with Romo and Dez Bryant at the back.
Hmm.
And mom ordered them for me, man. They ordered the shoes from me, and he still got them. And he wore them to a few Cowboys games. He wore them to Seattle, out of town, man. He got so much love for him. Even though he was in Seattle, you know what I mean, it's Cowboys fans all around the world. So I mean, he just got so much love for him, man. I was just like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I mean? So they, you know what I mean, came there because they knew I was gonna be at the event. And they came there, you know what I mean, to like see me in person, to meet me in person, man. So I got to meet them, and man, that was like, you know what I mean, super dope, man. And you know what I mean, but I made these shoes. This is like when this was my first year. You know what I mean, that was my first year, man. So that was like super dope, man. So and they gave me tickets to the Mavs and the Pelicans game.
Hmm.
So I got to see Luka and Zion battle it out. You know what I mean? Like, bruh. Like, you know what I mean? That the future, you know what I mean? I get some good seats too, man. So
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's
shout
what's
out
up.
to the Mavericks organization.
That's
man.
what's up. Well, man, before we get up out of here, you got anything you want to promote before we close up, right?
Man, you know what I mean? Nard Got Sole Customs. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all follow me on IG at Nard Got Sole _HTX.
Yeah.
I don't know why people always say, man, you from Houston. It's like, bro, y'all see that _HTX on there, man?
Letting you know, yeah.
Y'all see it, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought about changing my name before. I was like, nah, bro. I'm going to leave it as that, man. That's what it is. That's what everybody know me. That's what I mean. Man, be looking out. You know what I mean? I'm trying to open up a store this year. You know what I mean? So people can actually come in. They can meet me in person. Because now, you know what I mean, I get to meet people, but I have a meetup spot where I meet people. Like, I don't have a physical location where people come into and meet me at, man. So be looking out for that. Me and my business partner Kevin, man. So you know what I mean, Crispy Souls. I'll be looking at, you know what I mean, coming soon. Be looking out for more. You know what I mean, all you fathers out there, man. You know what I mean, be looking out. You know what I mean, trying to do a father daddy dance with someone you know. You know what I mean. He the man in the city, one of the hottest guys in the city, man. So I don't want to say the name, man. Y'all just wait for the promo when it come out, man. I need to get on that call ASAP, so we can go ahead and try to make that happen. So you know what I mean, a father daddy dance, man. Every school don't have that. Like my kids' school didn't have it this year again. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I want to have something for the fathers who kids don't have a school like that. You know what I mean? So something outside of school, where you know what I mean, fathers can, you know what I mean, bring their daughters out and spend that quality time with them, man, and dress up or whatever, man. You know what I mean? Not just on like regular, you know what I mean, church or whatever like that. You know what I mean? Just
come out, have
like,
a good time with your little girl, man.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? So I mean, and I'll try to do something. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Fathers can bring all their kids out as well. Because I got 3 boys and 3 girls, so you know what I mean. I gotta have something for all of them. You know what I mean? So just looking to do the dope active father panel again this year. You know what I mean? Hopefully get you know what I mean, more participation, get bigger and bigger every year, man. Just to, you know what I mean, whatever I can do to get the fathers more active with their kids. It's not only for fathers as well, though, bro. It's, you know what I mean, for mothers to see how important this is as well. You know what I mean? So I mean, because I'm a big fan of you know what I mean. I'm an advocate for, you know what I mean, blended families. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we understand the relationship did not work out. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But y'all still had a child together, and you still have to collectively come together and take care of this child. You know what I mean? To make sure this child, you know what I mean, get all the, I mean, things it need. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Children need that love from the mother and father collectively. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You got some people out here that can, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, my mama did it all for me, but bruh, trust me. You know what I mean? It's way better when the mother and father come together and able to make this happen. So that's a thing that I'm pushing. You know what I mean? So these events is not just for just for father. It's called Dope Active Father, but you know what I mean, it's for mothers as well. And that's how I created the Dope Ambitious Mother. You know what I mean? You know, you got the mothers out here who's still ambitious, but they're still a mother. You know what I mean? You got some still going to school, or some trying to work their way up the corporate ladder. Some trying to, you know what I mean, they're entrepreneurs while being a mother, you know what I mean, simultaneously. You know what I
Right.
mean?
For sure.
So, trying to help all the dope active fathers and the dope ambitious mothers to come together, man. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, they say it takes a village.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, if the mothers and fathers can work together, you know what I mean, we can, you know what I mean, have a better community, man. Raise up, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
better kids, man. Because, you know, as you can see, some of them lost out here, man.
We need it. That's important, man. That's important.
You know what I mean? So,
That's important.
And that's it, bro.
That's what it is. Well, shit, man. It's the Donnie Houston Podcast. Nard Got Sole. I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Man, bro, I appreciate you, man. Bro, I done watch more than a few of these podcasts, man, bro. Absolutely love them.
Appreciate it, man.
Especially, you know what I mean, you tapping in with the city, because there's so much going on in Houston, bro. So much going on in Houston. And a lot of people just don't know, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people that's not in the limelight, you know what I mean? They're not on camera, but they're in the background making shit happen, moving. You know what I mean? Shout out David Anderson.
For sure.
Because he's one of those guys, you know what I mean? I learned about him about over a year ago. I learned out about him, I mean, because I seen him. And I was like, man, who is this dude? And next thing you know, man, he ended up coming to the Dope Active Father panel. And then he ended up reaching out, you know what I mean, shortly after that. For the
we met you at WeWork.
That was the first time. That was the first time I met up with him. The first time I met up with you, man. You know what I mean? Like, and this guy's making connections all over the city. You know what I mean? Connecting artists. You know what I mean? And I mean, make sure artists getting paid for their work too.
Yeah,
man.
for sure. The right way.
The right way.
Yeah.
The right way, you know what I mean? You got the discounted people. Some people out there don't know their worth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's making sure that, you know what I mean, like, nah, man.
This is what it needs to be. Yeah.
This is what it needs to be.
He's
right
definitely
here,
doing his part in changing the narrative, bro, in favor of creatives. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I've mentioned his name to more than a few people. It's like, oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, oh yeah, so okay. So he is that guy.
Yeah.
David Anderson is that guy. Shout out DA3, man.
Yeah,
the whole Heist Agency crew, man.
Already, man. That's the family, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I mean? Got more stuff coming. You know what I mean? With my boy, Just Fresh.
Yeah,
I mean, Warren Austin, man.
For sure.
Me and him, he does a ton of work for me. Every time I have an event, bro, he's there. You know what I mean? So, me and bro collab a lot. You know what I mean? We've been collabing since, you know what I mean? We've been making beats together, you know what I mean, since back in 07, 08 at a beat battle, man. We've been best friends since then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, my team, we got a lot of stuff growing, man. Boy, versatile. He does a lot of graphics for me, but people don't know that. You know what I mean? He's that guy, like he can rap. He can really rap. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, I talk. Man, I want to push all my friends to be great. Like, bro, nah, bro, you need to get back on the mic, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I heard some of your old stuff. I didn't know you rap, bro. Hey, let's do this. So me and him built up a good relationship over the years, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my guy, DJ Bull.
Shout out Bull for sure.
You know DJ Bull.
Bull is like a co-conspirator, you know what I mean, with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Bull chop it up a lot. People don't know, me and Bull chop it up a lot behind the scenes about just like podcasts and just different little shit, you know what I mean? He's hit a few people up and had a couple people come through. Like, I tell people all the time, like, I booked most of the guests here, probably 85-90%, you know what I'm saying? The other 10 came from like Bull, and I got a partner named Droop, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, just me and Bull just chopped up a lot, just about a bunch of different shit, man. So shout out to DJ Bull, man.
Man, DJ Bull is that guy.
Yeah.
Because with that October 8th story,
yeah,
you know how they got there?
Yeah.
Because DJ Bull personally texted me and said, hey, send me that picture. And he personally tapped in. It's like, yo, Paul Wall, you need to check these out, bro. Paul Wall saw him, and that's when Paul Wall made that post. When DJ Bull personally sent it to him. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, you should check these out. It's my boy Nard Got Sole. Paul, when I posted that caption, best days ever. Like, my phone blowing up. Why do you have my phone blowing up? Boy was like, yo, check this out. I was like, what? I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. This crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Bull solid, man. Bull
Yeah.
solid all the way across the board.
Yeah,
man.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I call him the mayor of Huntsville, dog.
Yeah,
I call
yeah.
him the mayor of Huntsville,
Yeah.
man. Don't nothing move in Huntsville without Bull, man. You know what I mean? Sam Houston, I mean,
For
alumni
sure.
out there,
For
man.
sure.
That's my guy, man. So, you know what I'm saying? My guy Vic Darks, you know what I mean, he raps. He just dropped a project as well. He is one of those people who's like, every time I have something dope like the Father-wise, man, he's there. He pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? And so me and him, we the one did the Dope Like the Father panel last year together, man. And we're gonna continue trying to, like say, but he's with me, he's riding with me. You know what I mean? So we could try to, you know what I mean, get some things bubbling out here, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Get these fathers to be active, dog.
Yeah.
That's so important to me.
Take care of your kids, man. Yeah.
Bro, I love these shoes.
Yeah.
I love creating art. I love doing all of that, man. But being a father is the most important thing to me. That's the most important thing to me, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't stress that enough, man.
For sure.
Get active, fathers, man. Be dope as fuck, man.
For sure. For
Nard
sure.
Got Sole, man. I'm signing out.
Already, it's Donnie Houston Podcast, man. We out.
Donnie Houston.